Hey everyone, and welcome to the new vlog from RennEleven. I'm Sean, and I'm at Centre of Gravity. Remember to like, share, subscribe and comment below. I'm at Centre of Gravity today. I wanted to get a health check done on my suspension prior to moving forward with it, and I've heard only great things about Centre of Gravity. A family run business. I've been here for quite some time. The thing we're going to do today is see how well the 996 performs, and then what's next. Centre of Gravity started out as a specialist in fine-tuning suspension for the cult favourite Honda S2K, and when their customers moved on to other brands, they followed. Their reputation has built up their strong customer base with little to no advertising, save for an Instagram account. Headed by Chris and his son-in-law Pete, the pair have clear passion or affliction with the Zuffenhausen-based brand, as their book collection and models testify. So on to the 996. Testing starts with a route undertaken with the customer in the passenger seat. The carefully selected route gives a lot of varying surfaces and speeds to diagnose a lot before it hits the ramps. When the car returns from the drive, he has a strong idea where some trouble areas may be, but he has to investigate closer. First to go in is the ballast up front. Did you know that when a Porsche is to have testing carried out on its suspension components, it must be done on a full tank of fuel? The lads at CG don't expect you to fill it prior to popping by, so have bags of sand as a stand-in. The first machine to test the 996 checks the dampening on each wheel at each end. It looks for control and balance either side of the axle. My 996 performs faultlessly. Then Pete rolls the car onto the ramp where the remainder of the work takes place, and he is only just getting started. After making sure the wheels are on the balance mats, he jogs the car until it's dead centre. You'll understand why in a mo. First thing to check is the ride height. Now, as time goes on and after the car settles being driven, it lowers from its original set height. This gives a clear idea where it lies now and how much work it is to get it to where I want to be. Lower. My front is 10mm lower than standard. My rear hasn't dropped at all. Could it be something else? Tyre pressures are checked and changed in accordance to Porsche specs. Centre Gravity is equipped with the latest in Hunter alignment, an industry standard which gives the best calculations of camber, toe, caster and thrust using lasers. Pete attaches sensors on each wheel which focus the lasers on the wheel's direction and measures against the factory settings. These lock and clamp onto the tyres. From there he moves the front wheels 10 degrees left, 10 degrees right, then dead centre. The image created is over exaggerated and shows the measurements of each wheel. Lots of red here, not great but easily remedied. The car gets raised once again, and now Pete examines the underneath of the 996. A known problem with this era of 911 is how the bushes and arms deteriorate over time. This causes sloppy steering and poor feedback. Fortunately for me, the previous owner was a gem and he changed all the bushes and arms front and back within the last 18 months. Just the struts and drop links needing attention. Pete checks again to see if there are any problem sounds from the outside of the wheel, like bearings. There is a creak from the near side front top mount, similar to a bed creaking. New OEM top mounts will be going on. Also, the bump stops have perished and have split. Did you know that some coilovers have built-in bump stops? Now that's a positive thought. Amazing to see how much stiffer uprated springs are compared to OEM. The last thing to check over is the corner weighting of the car. My car is pretty much perfect and balanced with a weight of 1,380 kilograms and a 63-37 weight distribution. And we are done. Chris and Pete have so much knowledge and access to suppliers, you'd be hard pushed to find another setup like this. How else do they learn their craft? Well, by using their own car as a test bed. You may recognise this 911 from track days. It is a road legal race car. It's been stripped, caged, and of course has the best geo setup going. Chris even admits to throwing winter tyres on it and using it all year round. And there we have it. Centre of gravity had now shut the doors for the day. I'm left with all this grey information and what I'm going to be doing next with the 996. The folk here are incredible, and you can see that passion bleeding through in everything that they do. I hope you enjoy the journey with me today, looking at how my suspension works too. Tune in for next week. We've got another great vlog, show report about Salon Privé. Until then, don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe.
So overall, Sean,
Yeah.
top draw.
Good.
Car is pucker. It really is pucker.